Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for attending the meeting today. I'm really sorry that we might have to conduct a very sudden meeting today. So, thank you very much for everybody who already attended the meeting today, and for those from the investor side as well. Thank you very much for Mr. Akbar and Miss Fajria from Vanguard Incorporations as well, and BlackRock Incorporation. I also want to greet Miss Dawam here, who just came back from Russia after his business trip in Russia. And I'm really sorry I have to summon all of you here because we might have to discuss several things related to the reason and also the future planning related to the current situations in between Russia and Ukraine. So we might actually have to decide our decisions related to that matter. Now I would like to ask Ms. Humaira, would you mind saying our mentionings about our agenda today?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Fahmi. Well, today I would like to inform you about our agenda. Well, the first thing we will talk about our recent sale in Russia, and the second we will talk about whether we should halt our product or we should keep continuing our product in Russia. And we will also talk about our next move if we terminate our product. And the last one, we will talk about our recent financial status. And maybe Ms. Mailisa would like to give us some information regarding the situation in about Russia and Ukraine, please.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Myra, for the chance. Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, in this our meeting, I have to share you about our shocking news about the relation between Ukraine and Russia. As you know that there is a very aggressive move from the Russian government through the Ukraine government due as their decisions to join Europe and NATO, and this decision from Ukraine government has led a very I can say shocking move from the Russian government that they might affect a war between these two countries, and sooner or later I think this might as well affect our company there. And for the recent conditions and the real conditions, maybe we can listen the recent news from Ms. Dawam that just went from Russia today. Ms. Dawam, please, can you share us our information about our company there?
Thank you, Ms. Melissa. Yes, that's right. I just came back from the country to check our sales there. It's a beautiful country. I don't know why they start to attack the Ukraine right now, but aside from the fact that they are now attacking the country, I would like to tell you guys that the sales, our product there is very, very good. Yeah, and with they have 145 million people live there. I think the growing of our sales in the future will be better. But let's see what we will decide soon in this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the report, Ms. Mailesa as well as Ms. Dawam, about the current situations in Russia. I know it's a really, really harsh situation there, but we actually might have to decide our future decisions related to this because this might impact our sales and including our service in Russia tremendously. I just want to ask about maybe someone who can give some reasons why we should stop our product here related to the current situation, because we might have a different argument.
Well, based on what Ms. Dawam have told us before about the report, yeah, and I have several reasons why I think that we should just stop, okay, our product there. The first reason is we will think about humanity. Okay, don't think about that. So because they attack citizens, which is not good. Right, since they start the war, I really disagree about that. And then now they killed thousands of people. Okay, that would be so unfortunate. And then the second, this if we halt our product there, this could be as a sanction for Russia for what they have done. And then if we stop our product, this will be the reminder for other countries not to start a war. So we will not going to support any kind of war, whatever the reason is. So that's my point. Maybe someone's right.
I'm sorry, but I disagree with you about this. As we know, in 2021, we already felt how difficult when we faced the crisis during the material crisis. Then in the case of Turkey, we have also suffered losses due to stoppage of sales in that country. So I think this time we should consider carefully if we want to stop sales in Russia. Russia is not a small country, and our sales figures there is very high. So we have to maintain that. And then if you say it's for humanity, I don't think we should stop the selling. We can just open up something like donation for Ukrainian refugee, or maybe something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
So you will say that we will not going to stop our product there, and then we're just going to give them a charity, and then but also we will just going to keep continuing seeing the victims suffering. Oh, I see.
I think we can find a solution besides stopping the production, stopping the selling. I mean.
While supporting the statement before, I also do believe that giving donation is the best step that we can take as the alternative to what this crisis in the Ukraine right now. Well, we also can initiate like humanitarian relief effort, like donation to the refugees. So it will make the best alternative instead of terminating the products from the country. So that's what I'm thinking about.
That sounds good. As we know, Russia is one of the countries that has provided great benefits to our company recently. So I, as one of the investor, I hope that we will not be discontinued our product in that countries. Looking back when we put our products in Turkey, we lost up to 30% back then. So it is a big loss. So in this case, I want to emphasize that I and my company do not want to be harmed.
Okay, I'm really glad to hear about there are so many opinions and arguments related to the current situations in Russia and Ukraine. So I might consider that as well, and I actually want to ask the opinion from one of our investor, Mr. Abrar. So what do you think about the current situations?
Thank you for the chance, Mr. CEO. So I strongly convinced that we believe and hope that this decision, our final decision, or our meeting right now is have a clear of the point of view, and I give your best decision to think of our final decision for the future. But as a financial investor, we also have to consider the rating our company in the world market. So that's.
Okay, so yeah, I might put that in considerations related to your reasoning behind of that. So, Miss Gata Humaira, do you mind moving on to the next agenda?
All right. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. CEO. Now we would like to discuss about the risk and also the advantages if we stop our product in Russia, and then what if our benefits yeah, if we continue our product in that country. So would you please, Miss Mailisa, to report our recent financial status, please?
Okay, thank you, Miss Myra. I want to share to you about our financial report of our company. So the analyzer of our profit analysis has shared that our stock and share stock is very stable today. Amazingly, we have some increases in our investor. And the second, our new product sales is very good in Asia and Europe markets. So I think based on this analysis, for the next few months, our profits will be really stable and there is no big risk. And because of this profit, I think if we are losing some good or great customers, there will be some problem in the future. And for the graphic, maybe you can see our presentation from Ms. Rini. Ms. Rini, please, can you share us our graphic analysis?
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. First, I would like to share you our financial report of our company. This is the graphics about the profits of our company. Okay, and before I explain it, I would stress that I strongly believe with Ms. Myra and Ms. Tooth, it's better for us to stop our product in Russia. Alright, our company's revenue in Russia only about $3 million a month or $1.14 billion a year. It extremely does not have a significant effects of the company finance. Why? This is because our positive financial performance throughout 2021. Our company successfully to set a new record by posting revenue about $365.82 billion during the 2021 fiscal year. And also, for the first quarter of 2022, our company revenue is about $123.9 billion. The 3 months revenue figure is 120 times greater than the potential loss of $100.14 billion if we pull out our products in Russia for a year. And another consideration why we should terminate our product in Russia is that we want to take a risk of investing money and selling goods in Russia, where the ruble currency was falling. And our company does not want to take the risk of selling products to countries where the current market conditions are unknown. So, as the information for our investor, Ms. Rizka and Mr. Abrar, it is better to sell our product to another Western market where the demand is still high. So, in this case, business really hates uncertainty in any country. Overall, difficulties in the Russian financial system make it too uncertain. So, this is the main reason why our company has to terminate the products from Russia. That's all, I think.
Can I say something? Actually, it's not that I disagree with what you just said that, but if we decide to stop our selling in Russia completely, then we have to, I think, we have to think about, we have to open the other sales in another country. We have to find another target to fulfill the one we already closed in Russia, if we decide to do that. And that's not easy because we have to start from the beginning, from the preliminary work, what to do when we want to sell our product in a country, in a new country. But in Russia, we already have a good sales. We already have good cooperation with the stores that sell our product there. So it will be easier if we just stay there. But this is, I know that this report this thing I'm talking right now is not as strong as what you just said before, but this is the opinion from me. But and then I think that we have to also think about the sustainable and establishment of our product. I mean, the salesman of our product. After all, we are a business company, right? That's but let's see. But I also want to stress here, as we already saw before in 2014 when Russia took over Crimea, it's only happened for several months, and then the attack just stopped. And the other big countries didn't do anything about it. So, and the Russia itself, it's safe. It was safe. I mean, the situation, no country attacked the Russia at that time, 2014. And I think the same thing will happen right now. No big countries will attack Russia. So I don't see any great point to stop our selling in Russia. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to say something about that, sorry. Thank you for your opinion. But just like I said before, that people will feel like this war will going to end soon, so this is just temporary, right? So actually we cannot guarantee about that. Okay, we cannot guarantee when this war will end, and then so. I disagree that we will just going to let ourselves to support the Russians. We're just going to make it easier to access our product, and I think that is not appropriate. Okay, so we can still improve our product and maintaining our product quality, just so we don't have to be afraid about loss, and then we also don't have to be afraid that we have to start from the beginning and then have to do step by step again. So it doesn't matter. We are a big company, so it's okay.
I think that's a very good opinion from Ms. Mayra, and I strongly agree with her point of view and that. Economically speaking, we are in the good firm. Our company is stable. Our stock is good. Investors are happy in this company. Based on the profit data analysis, I strongly believe that regarding these situations, it's better for us to pull out our product from Russia, because as we know that yes, we have a very large customer in Russia, but we also have our customer in Europe, in Asia, and as we know that the world is very full with this tragedy, right? And if we pull out, if you take a stand in this situation, we are a very big tech company. We take a stance. We do not support Russia, and this is a good advertisement for us. I mean, like every newspaper, every report will say this stance is a good move from our company, right? And our customer will be glad, and the investor is very happy, and we didn't lose our other customer from Europe and from other countries. But if we stand there, if we keep selling to Russia, yes, we have our customer there. Russia is a big country, but we will lose our other customer. They will ban us, and I think that may lead a bad loss of our company, right? So we should stand, and maybe it's a temporary, maybe we can make another move later if after this war and etc. But right now we should take a quick move to this situation. Thank you.
All right, so thank you very much for all your feedback related to the current issues in Russia. Yeah, I know there is a lot of things that we might have to consider about the loss as well as the benefit, and I know including the humanity and so all of those stuff. But if we somehow terminate our product in Russia, I would like to ask the opinions of Ms. Chairani as well as Ms. Wahdini. Can we somehow maintain our image or our rating in the eyes of the world?
I'm not really sure. I think it's a little bit difficult to maintain the good name of Apple, especially for Russian people. But yeah, we will do our best.
Yeah, we can make all the image back right after the war ends. So it doesn't matter if we just continue our products sales, and by giving donation, we'll take back the image right after the war ends.
Then I would like to add that if then we decide to stop our selling in Russia, me as the representative of retail, I would like to give full support how we are going to open new new sales in another country. Okay, no problem then. I'll support it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your feedback. So I'm actually going to look forward towards that. So, Miss Humaira, do you mind telling me who is actually responsible with our live service in Russia?
Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our Vice President Service, Ms. Anggia Rahayu, and also Ms. Kamisna as the Software Services. Yeah, thank you for being here, both of you. And I would like both of you to do some information, yeah, about the service and the software that might be possible, yeah, to be the risk to support the war in this current situation. Would you please explain it to us, please?
Thank you, Ms. Mayra, for the opportunities. I have to explain that the service we provide always get a good ratings from our customer. In all our store, the customer can do everything and crazy thing because this is one of the service we provide to make them feel comfortable. And we always provide the best service in all Apple store by develop the brilliant method of training of our employees to communicate to our customer and to make those customers feel engaged, happy, empowered, and receptive. The survey result from our division, almost 92% of Apple users around the world are satisfied with the service we provide. So, as Senior Vice President of Service, we should leave Russia for a while in order to maintain the trust and loyalty from our Apple users around the world. Thank you.
Okay, I will add some point about software service. As we know, our Apple application in Russia same with other countries such as Siri, iCloud, Maps, the iTunes Store, Apple Music, Apple Pay, Apple website, wireless software, App Store, Apple Podcast, and other. For instance, some of our products like Apple Pay, Apple Map, iTunes Service, and App Store, it deeply concerned to limit access of it due to Russia invasion. That's all. Thank you.
Right. So after listening to every argument from all executives, actually, there's a lot of things that I might have to reconsider related to this current matter. And actually, we are going to unfortunately terminate our product in Russia due to some obvious reasons, just like what some of you have just mentioned before. So we have to maintain our ratings in the eyes of the world, as well as we might have to just calm down a little bit and maybe temporarily, or in this current situation, we will fully terminate our product in Russia. So moving on to that, so we are going to discuss now actually on some steps or what we might do in the future on how we pulling out from this country, all of our services actually. So actually, I want to ask the opinions from Miss Mailisa about that matter. So do you mind telling me about some step in your opinions or in your minds related to the current situation? I mean, how we pulled out from Russia.
Okay, very well, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to propose 3 steps of our terminating product from Russia. The first step is stopping all the service, including the applications and the payment from the Apple Store. And the second is to pull out the service and product, stopping the shipping and sales from our branch there. And the third one is taking temporary resignations of our branch in Russia, so our employee will no longer related to our company in United States. Maybe for the further explanations, these steps could be more elaborate by Ms. Anggi and Ms. Misna. Please, Ms. Anggi and Ms. Misna.
Okay, I do agree with Ms. Mailisa. We should halt all sale of its product in Russia due to the country's invasion of Ukraine. We can turn off transaction of its iTunes service and App Store in Russia, so users can no longer pay for subscriptions such as Apple Apps, Media, or Service. Not only that, Apple users in Russia also cannot top up funds to their App Store or iTunes account with bank card payment in Russia, including Alfa Bank, Sber, and ThinkOff. We also can block Apple search ads in the Russian App Store and restrict the availability of Russian state media application outside the country, such as news outlets Sputnik and RT. Moreover, Apple Maps also is no longer showing traffic and live incident in Ukraine to help protect citizens in that country. But the user in Russia will still be able to update their software. Thank you.
Well, it's clear that we stop all shipment of Apple products to Russia, but we should consider to discontinuing all Apple Store service gradually. Started by informing all Russian Apple users about this decision to step out from them. Thank you.
Well, yeah. All right, then thank you for Ms. Mailisa, Ms. Misna, and also Mr. Rahayu. All right. So, Mr. CEO, I would like to conclude the steps that we have to make. The first is we need to stop the service and payment from Apple Store, and then we will also need to stop the product from our store, and then we will close any service centers, and we will stop shipping product to Russia. And then don't forget to make an announcement for our customers in Russia, so they will not going to lose all of their data, so they can just going to back up before we officially halt our product in Russia.
All right, so now regarding to our decisions about terminating our product in Russia, so I would actually ask the opinions as well as some feedbacks from both our investors, from Vanguard Incorporation as well as BlackRock Incorporation. So I would like to ask the opinion from Mr. Abrar first.
Okay, honestly, as a representative of BlackRock, we feel a great pressure in this impact, and our final CEO has raised the criticism in our management. So I think you can take the best decision in this final decision and the wise decision. Okay, thank you.
To be honest, I felt disappointed with the discontinuation of Russian products. I'm not sure with this idea. I think we shouldn't have to stop our product in that countries. But I will appreciate the decision. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinions. I know it's hard to make those decisions, but we might have to decide. If not, it's going to be a problem to us. So I would actually ask Ms. Safrini to maybe calculate, to make a precise calculations about our benefit as well as our disadvantage and our loss actually related to that matter, and maybe we can somehow convince our investor right here. So I would like to say thank you to all of you. Thank you very much. All of you have already spent some time to attend the meeting and put your mind into it. And related to the matter that I'm going to conclude that we will terminate our product in Russia. So actually I want to ask for a report actually regarding to this problem next week. Actually, I'm looking forward to about that report next week. And yep, I think that should be it for today. Thank you very much for all your effort today. I'll see you again. I'm looking forward for the report next week. Thank you very much.